Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Brian Crazy. You're watching my brand, that from brand of wrestling and entertainment here on YouTube.com and the World Wide Web. Since 2010, proudly providing you with wrestling news, reviews, rumors, insights that you're accustomed to. And you saw the title of this video. I am back with my Extreme Rules 2013 preview and predictions for you guys today. Extreme Rules 2013 will take place May 19th from the Scott Trade Center in St. Louis, Missouri. There's currently 9 matches being advertised, 1 on the pre-show, 8 on the actual card itself. And we'll jump right into the first match, live at 7:30 on the YouTube pre-show, Miz versus Cody Rhodes. I'm looking forward to this match. It's not for any titles, but it still can be enjoyable nonetheless. You got 2 solid up-and-coming talents in the WWE. Miz has been to the dance several times, former WWE champion, former United States champion, multi-time, former tag team champion. Cody Rhodes has also had a taste of gold himself. He's been Intercontinental Champion, this, that, or the other. I can't wait to see this match. I think this is going to be a great contest, but I just hope that it's not just 4 or 5 minutes. I really hope that they give them, a good 8-10 minutes. Let them show the fans what they can do. There's no way that these guys can get over with the crowd if they're not even given the opportunity to show the crowd what they can do. It's like cutting off their legs before they're even given the chance to stand. I really hope this match is allowed to go on for, like I said, more than 4 or 5 minutes. Really show the fans what this pay-per-view is going to be all about. This is WWE's last opportunity to sell this pay-per-view, so why not go in strong? You could still fit in your video packages. You could still do the recaps, the highlights, this, that, or the other. And I really like the 3-man panel they had at WrestleMania. There were some talks of bringing that to every WWE pay-per-view, and I'm curious if they're going to do that at the Extreme Rules event. So for the first match on Extreme Rules, these are in no particular order, but Jericho versus Fandango. I really feel like Fandango, he is a heel, but he needs to get a clean victory in this match to gain some momentum, to really launch his career. I don't think a win for Jericho is going to really do anything unless Jericho's going to be booked other than just a glorified jobber to the stars. And I hate to say that because I am a huge Chris Jericho fan, but right now he's very reminiscent of Big Van Vader and so many others. He comes in, great talent, has already had a great run, and now he's helping put over young up-and-coming talent. And I actually hate that jobber to the stars, because he's not jobbing, he's doing his job, and his job is to help the next generation. Without him, without the stars helping the next generation, there will be no next generation. I'm sure you guys understand that. Going to the next match, Kofi versus Ambrose for the United States title. Ambrose needs to go over Kofi. Kofi really hasn't done anything too outstanding since winning the United States title. I understand that they wanted to try to do something with him, but it's just been lackluster. There's been a few decent matches, but no really engaging storyline. I really liked Antonio Cesaro, so I may be a little biased. I feel like after, him holding the championship for 240 days, him having a great character, which gradually, week by week, just got taken away from him until he was sent out yodeling, I just feel like they totally dropped the ball with Cesaro. But when it comes to Kofi versus Ambrose, I want Ambrose to pick up the United States title and go over on Kofi. Tag Team Championship. Yet again, hell no. I love this team. I love Daniel Bryan. I love Kane. Been a fan of Kane since all the way back in 1997 when he first debuted at Bad Blood. But I really feel like to, put some momentum behind this new up-and-coming tag team, Rollins and Reigns need to pick up the win. They need to get the Tag Team Championship. And I would love to see Ambrose pick up the United States title, and the Shield holds a good amount of gold in the WWE. Swagger versus Del Rio, this is going to be an I Quit match. Originally, this was supposed to be a 3-way dance, a ladder match for the World's Heavyweight title, but Dolph Ziggler was injured. There's nothing they can really do. I'm glad WWE still has faith in him. They're going to allow him to hold the title. I'm glad that they're going to, let him hold the title and not just take it off of him at the first sign of trouble. They've done that to so many superstars over the years. But with CM Punk, with Dolph Ziggler, could we be seeing a new way of thinking for the WWE? Swagger versus Del Rio, I really wanted to see that 3-way match. There's talks it may happen at SummerSlam. Maybe both of them tap out at the same time. I don't know. I feel like if Del Rio goes over Swagger, the face defeated the heel, the feud is over. If Swagger goes over Del Rio, it can continue. But Swagger then would be the #1 contender. Would he face Dolph Ziggler at Payback? I want to know your guys' thoughts on that one. Cena versus Ryback for the WWE title. I probably should have done this last, but regardless, we'll just jump into it now. I honestly believe after having a 2-year-long storyline with The Rock, after this whole redemption storyline, they're not going to give the title to Ryback, a guy who's lost for the last 7 months on every single pay-per-view. And I really feel like they dropped the ball with Ryback. The crowd was hot behind Ryback. And there was talks that Cena was going to originally feud with Henry, but they didn't feel like he was strong enough going into that feud. So they decided to turn Ryback heel, and they basically killed all of the momentum. I don't think anybody's really digging this guy anymore. You could tell from the reactions by the live crowd. They've just totally destroyed it. And I mean, at one point in time, the echoes from the crowd were deafening. Want to know your guys' thoughts on that as well. But I honestly see John Cena going over Ryback and retaining the WWE Championship. Orton versus Show really could go either way for me. I like Randy Orton. I like the Big Show. A lot of people don't. A lot of people like to call him the Big Slow. A lot of people like to say Blandy Borton, this, that, or the other. I think they're solid in-ring workers. Not everybody is going to be, you know, a 5-star cruiserweight. They're solid workers. There's big men. There's little men. There's all different kinds of body styles. And I think these two guys go out there. They put it all on the line. They put their necks on the line for us, the wrestling fans. And they deserve our respect, if nothing else. And like I said, could go either way. Sheamus versus Mark Henry. Now, if Mark Henry is going to become a future contender for the title, he needs to go over in this match. If Sheamus is going to be featured more prominently after Extreme Rules, he needs to go over in this match. As simple as that. And Lesnar versus Triple H. I honestly believe that Lesnar needs to go over Triple H. No, there's no questions about it. Triple H has already gotten the victory at WrestleMania. Lesnar needs to look dominant. He needs to look strong. He needs to get the job done. Or what's going to be left for Brock Lesnar? He would already have so many losses under his belt. Lost at WrestleMania. Lost last year at Extreme Rules to John Cena. And if he lost again, that's 3-1. What is left for Brock Lesnar? He needs to go over Triple H in this match. He needs to look dominant. He needs to be the War Machine. He needs to be the next big thing. He needs to be everything that he's been hyped up to be. He needs to deliver on Sunday. And then the last thing that I want to touch on, Wade Barrett. Still no Intercontinental title match on Extreme Rules. One of the greatest superstars to break out in the last few years. And you know what? I talked about it so many times. Now the guy's going just for the Intercontinental title. And previously, you know, he was trying to take over the WWE, trying to enslave John Cena. And they just really dropped the ball on this character. And now I'm not saying that the changing of the character into the bare knuckle fighter was a horrible thing, even though I did prefer the Wade Barrett that hailed from Manchester, England. But regardless of that, it just seems like with the U.S. title, Antonio Cesaro, it's like all the focus has been on the main event, all the main event level players, and the undercard has been suffering, to be perfectly honest. Then they expect the fans to embrace this undercard when they're not even giving a chance for them to shine. Like I said, it's like cutting off their legs before they're given a chance to stand and show all of us what they can do. But nonetheless, I'm still looking forward to Extreme Rules. I think there's going to be a lot of great contests, a lot of great superstars on the card, and I'm really hoping WWE pulls off a great show. Want to know your guys' thoughts? Drop them below. For the Effin' Brand, I'm Brian Crazy. I'll catch you later.